The Ice Bucket Challenge is the most successful viral charity campaign on social media, raising over $100 million.
Thank you to Alex from All Time Low for nominating me or challenging me. I accept the challenge.
But where has that cash gone, and how is it affecting the 400,000 people who globally live with the disease?
The Ice Bucket Challenge really was an organic start. A golfer did it for his cousin here in New York, said ALS.
You're going to donate $100 to the ALS Foundation. Here we go.
Once I saw it and started telling my friends and family to get involved, locally it just took off. My network made it bigger, went up to P3's network in Boston, which made it even bigger, and then it just took a life of its own. Over 17 million people created an Ice Bucket Challenge video, but my favorite number is over 10 billion views. You can't buy that type of media.
The Ice Bucket Challenge came at a time which is extremely exciting in motor neuron disease research, and the funding was just at the right time. The Ice Bucket Challenge brought in 7 million to the Motor Neuron Disease Association, and 5 million went straight into research. The remaining funds went into helping with the care for patients living with motor neuron disease.
The campaign rapidly spread across the world, and shortly after it started, Lucy, the youngest person in Scotland diagnosed at just 19, took the challenge herself.
The first time I saw or heard about it was on Facebook. My main aim is to raise awareness for MND, because when I was diagnosed I didn't know what it was.
The hardest part over the last year has been trying to connect with people that didn't know me before my diagnosis.
Founding member Pat Quinn is about to talk to Lucy, whose life has been directly affected by the money raised through the social media campaign.
Hello.
Hey!
So tell me, how was the Ice Bucket Challenge for you?
It was really good. I did it in my bathroom because it's like a wet room. I was not doing it outside because it was cold. It's not nice. You know when you were diagnosed, like when you were told? Had you even heard of it before?
No, I knew it was bad. I knew ALS wasn't good, and I knew who Lou Gehrig was because I was a baseball fan, but I had no real idea how bad it was and how there was no treatment options or a cure. But I'm sure, as you did too, after a while I started getting weaker and I started to look up my symptoms, and everything was pointing to ALS, but I was just hoping that it was something else. I just went back on the internet, and before you know it, I feel like I know everything. I think I'm a doctor sometimes because I've looked so much stuff up.
I didn't even know the name, like, I had no idea. The guy said it and I was like still smiling and being like, okay, are you gonna say anything else? And then my dad just started crying and I kind of looked at him being like, what's going on? And then he said it was incurable and I just cried.
One of the biggest impacts of the Ice Bucket Challenge has been to really promote motor neuron disease and to make it from a disease that few people have heard about to something that most people have heard about. It's first of all fantastic for patients living with motor neuron disease, but it's also great for the research community. We could really feel the buzz.
Last summer, when people started dumping buckets of water over their heads, it created a sense of hope that the ALS-MND community really needed. I've talked to so many more patients now. So many more people are actively, publicly fighting, and that's only going to help our cause.
Everyone knows the name now. Like, if you don't know the name, you've been like living under a rock. But like, I still don't think people know like how bad it is and how horrible it is.
In regards to the Ice Bucket Challenge, what kind of impact has it had on you specifically?
Socially, it's had like a huge impact because like now when people ask like, oh, why are you walking funny, or like, have you hurt your leg? I'll be like, you know, the ice bucket challenge. They'd be like, yeah. I was like, I've got that. But then I think the major impact has been through like M&D Scotland. They can help patients a lot more. You can get the stuff you need way before you need it. So it's made my life like a lot easier. Like I've already got my wheelchairs, and that's down to like the funding and us like being able to do it because of it.
It's always really good to hear. I mean, I know the support for patients has been so much greater, and I mean, I know about New York and locally, but to reach you in Scotland, it means we're doing something right, and we just have to keep it going. I mean, social media has been good to me. It's connected me to so many people. Now it's connecting me to you, and just keep doing what you're doing. A simple blog and a simple website with some fundraisers. You have no idea how great of an impact you can have.